Hello there everyone, I'm Raven from Arendelle, Norway, and I thought that I want to have more practice in the Norman cards. So we are going to build a profile upon you versus your person and the story that might be in between. I can see the moon is building and I want to have perhaps a story in between of the between. So we better have good space. Some of these guys, they probably have to go. We might need to have a little bit help from the tarot, but we are going to use fairy tarot. We have gypsy tarot, we have Kipper, again we have the Lenormand. I gave one pair of Lenormand away to my mom. So it should really be enough for us to build up a certain specific profile. Now I think that we should start to build up a profile that could imply a little bit about the person you have on your mind. Maybe you are in a relationship, maybe there are some issues going on in between of you. I think with the energies that we are dealing with right now, maybe we'll get some answers. All right. So we're going to start with, what do you think? The fairy cards? And then mix in, I think we're going to mix in, we will see. I will let the universe simply decide, as in G's, 45 G's too. I don't know what that means, but let's just go ahead, shall we? Stop the babbling and find out. What is it that universe can provide us, you and me and all of us, with knowledge regarding the situation going on between you and your individual right now? The first one will be a character profile and what the hell is going on in between of you. And do the Lenormand cards match the energies? Do the Lenormand cards match the energies that will be provided to you by some simple and beautiful tarot cards, which is a completely different system. Now that's it, fun. So great, beloved, beautiful universe, I want to thank you for everything that you have provided me with, all the tarot cards, a beautiful vacation, wonderful subscribers to my channel who are grateful and kind and funny. And I want to thank you and ask you to guide me. Now give me a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will not know what the situation is about. I'm going to leave it up to the universe, all right? Right. Number one is a little bit difficult one it's some kind of emotional fulfillment. Someone, this is your person, by the way. We're starting with your person. But the reason it's difficult because I tend to forget what number 1 is. And it's really an easy one, but it's shown with such different kind of, how things will go. Okay, how things will go. This is like the heart of the matter, right? So what is 1 in this one? It should be, I remember drawing number 1, and I believe that was the rider. Yeah, that's the rider. Of course it's the rider. So the rider is a messenger. It seems to me that your person has some kind of message going on. in the situation. It could indicate the message that is being transmitted to the world by their behavior. So the house that relates to the citizen's engagement with the world, it can indicate the message, what kind of message it is. But we do not have any grand tableau or anything like that. So let's see what is on their heady mind. I believe this is the birds card. Just going to be sure because they look so different and I'm used to the other ones. Yeah, the birds, they tend to mix the birds and owls a little bit. I'm not sure I appreciate it. I'm not sure I agree about it because these kinds of birds and owls, very different kinds of birds. This is the house looking out for signs. This could be being aware of the meanings behind the meanings of your dream. The ancient Romans would watch the movement of birds to interpret the signs behind their behavior. This was known as taking the auspicious. It is therefore the house of spiritual messages. This house warns, consider well before making decisions that check that auspicious are good and true. All right. So this is something actually that is weighing on their mind. It's weighing on their mind because birds is also known to be quite slandering and gossipy. Now what is below them is a journey, communication. Seems to me that your individual wants to go somewhere and have some kind of adventure. You never know. Who doesn't want to constantly have an adventure except me? Now when we have the wing card here, in the past it looks like there is straight connected to this past. There is something very beautiful where the sun is shining and everything is like perfect, you know. And in their future, it seems like your person is about to make a decision regarding something. We are going to have a look at that. Hallelujah. So this is the garden. This is something that is something that used to be weighing their mind, used to be something that, you know, a community garden where people meet each other, and it's weighing them. It's weighing them. And it's very close up to this energy of gossiping. Right? And then out of the blue, in the future, your individual will meet something that blocks whatever your person intends to do. This could also represent the clouds. As you can see, the clouds there. For me, it's like, looks like both. But these cards, I'm more used to these guys simply because they are more simple and they have more cards to offer. Just be secure here. I believe this is actually a dark mind. So it's number 6. And it's a quick read. Learning with me. So yeah, what I thought. It's the clouds. So in their future, what is weighing them from the past? Something regarding a social life, community, people that they had to deal with, and that there was a lot of gossip and slandering regarding this, because I'm all in for the owl. If there ain't any owls there, I'm not sure how the owls look like in this deck. And then this again brings your person further into some kind of depression. We walk down and it's like he's starting to figure out what is he going to do with that depression, because here in the past we had the sun. The sun was shining, everything was nice, but there was this something that he had on his shoulder that he was thinking a lot about. Now, let's have a look. What is beneath him? This is always like, yeah, okay, that's the crossroad. That's the crossroad. As you can see, sun and the moon looks very Shiva Shakti kind of, very nice. But what's beneath them is a crossroad. They need to change what path to take, basically. Okay? And that is something that, you know, this was in the past and now they've made up their mind to take an adventure. But there is a little bit work to do and it could be rough. If it includes your individual, it could be that your individual is a little bit sharp-edged. Like we say in Norway, if someone are a little bit, you know, whipping you with their words, we say they're hacking me. Someone is constantly hacking on me, hacking on me, hacking on me. It's a form of criticism. It's also talking about cleaning up some kind of space. So this little boat can sail. It looks to me that this little guy here has some kind of things that worries him. What do you say? Should we pimp the cards with gay? I'm still in love with the gay cards. So what really is it that worries this? Is here your individual is showing up as a masculine. Doesn't have to be the masculine, so we are going to use the queer cards that can neutralize that aspect. Okay, so what is this person worried about? What is this person worried about? What is this person worried about? They seem worried. I'm not sure they're worried. You see here, I have to be rough in order to make this happen. Before I wasn't sure, but now I'm sure. I want to go somewhere, but I have to be rough. The sun was shining and I decided I'm going to bring a message. Where and to whom? There was a connection here between the community, but your person is not too happy about slander. But we never know, perhaps your person was a part of the slander. It seems to me your person wants to detach from it. However, there is something dark that is weighing his mind. Now, let's find out what that could be, shall we? So, before we look, the training does like this, remove these cards. This is the training to see what is the real issue here about. Okay, it's about a crossroad. It's about the community. Maybe your person have to talk to the community regarding where to go, how to go, or if he have someone's permission. It seems to me that he or she is trying to detach from someone, either the entire community or everyone. But something is clouding his mind. So the issue here is he wants to give someone a message about something. But it's like he needs maybe someone's permission, perhaps because he has some kind of a role in this community. And he has to clean up something. So what links this? Well, some of the issue could be malicious gossip. We'll find out. Here we have the Sun linking the two, where he had this dream, or she had this dream about something here going on. And the dream is all about, you know, I really have this dream about traveling. Now, before I ask the tarot cards, I want to see closer with more Lenormand cards to see basically. Do you want the old-fashioned one, or shall I? These are kind of old-fashioned too, no problem. Let's see. Why does your individual want to travel, and where do they want to go? Where do they want to go? And why do they want to go? I have so many cards there, and I'm like, why are they sitting like this? What are they focusing? What is in their focus? What is in their focus? Why do they want to go? Fortune. So he's looking for something that could give him perhaps a new job. It could be related to something spiritual, with the alchemy card here, Sagittarius energy. Fortune, basically making more money. Perhaps you don't feel that he is appreciated where he is now, or she. Okay, now let's see. So this is his focus, his or she. Let's see. Some traits, some character traits that your individual might possess. Okay. The Ring card. So it seems to me that he wants to commit to someone or something. You see we call it the Shara here. We had one in our veranda today. Super scared of the humans, pooping out of fright. And yeah, he was fine. We let him go. He was like completely traumatized. He had to hide. But they also know it's a little bit thieves, you know, stealing rings and all sorts. It's just that they're attracted to bling, and they don't think that this is someone's property. So this is basically a picture of a ring. Okay, you do see some music instruments in the card, and it's Taurus energy because it's all about property. So perhaps there is something here that has to do with property that he wants to transfer elsewhere. He feels that the people that she is surrounded with are a little bit like mice, like vermin, like they are draining his energy. There could be some kind of friends that are connected to this community, and you know, they eat up all my cheese, they eat me out of the house, then they bring diseases into my life and drive me crazy. I want to get away from them. So right here, where he wants to travel, or she wants to travel, there is a letter. Looks very peaceful from this one. So it's all about communication, and it could be a communication where, well, it could actually, in this card, it could be something regarding retirement, or something that could, you know, a work that, we have 3-3. It could be a lover that is summoning this individual. Now the Sun here. In this here, where your individual is looking at the Sun, they had to deal with someone who were quite cruel. They could also be very self-critical and have been someone who have been punishing themselves a lot for the things they have done in the past. in this case, your individual is thinking about a house. So we have a property, we have properties, and wherever your individual is working right now, it's not working too well. So their focus is, you know, because there are some Taurus energy here, I want my Ace of Cups, because it's clearly here that there could be a lover into the picture, probably, or probably not probably, but possibly. Focus is, you know, I want to make a fortune or find a fortune, gain some luck. And in this case, correct position, I want to invest my money in a property. And the ring. So here we have the owls. So the owls do have a mysterious energy to them. So regarding this garden, this community garden, your person's been picking up certain things that are not okay, right? Certain things are not okay. There is some sneaky energies there, someone who could even be spying on each other, going behind each other's back, slandering. There is some jealousy here. There is something about maybe even retaliation. There could be some viciousness attached to this card. And your person sees that with the Owl card here. Okay? And so what do you know? Again, the dark clouds pop up again. This people, someone here, are really, really worrying your person. Someone your person do have control over, that he might have met some time ago. He could also have been, or she could have been, in a 9-to-4 job, which the fox sometimes represent. But we do know that foxes are someone you do not really trust them, okay? So this could be someone who they have in their past, past. And then maybe they did something that they regret, and therefore they punish themselves. And who knows, maybe this is something they are still talking about. I do see that there are a bunch of people here who are, it's almost like I get this energy of bullying, but it's made it is in such a subtle kind of way that your individual is just, you know, get me away from here. All right. So this is something that your individual have under control. That is the scythe. That, yeah, let's clean up this shit, make it ready so we can travel. We don't need a lot of money to move a piece of wood from one destination to another. And your person have dreams with the fortune card here. So the moon here also talks about that your individual have instincts like the owl. Your individual have some instincts that, well, they can be difficult to lie to. They just know when something ain't right. Okay, they just know when someone are bluffing them. They're also very independent. Okay. But something here will soon come to an end. This is something your individual have made sure of. Now we are going to take a look upon you versus them. Where are you in this? And see if it's possible to chain you guys together. To chain you together. and then we will have a simple tarot read to end it all. Okay, so of course we are playing with the favorite Lenormands. They are the best, just simply also because they do have extras. So either you're a female or a male, we are queer, we're all queer here in the channel. we are everything here in this channel. We are all sorts of animals, we are all sorts of things, and we love it all. Now, where are you in this? If this is someone that you have a relationship with, someone you're in love with, and their focus right now, that ring could be a part of the focus that, you know, I have. Let's find out and see. First, we are going to put the focus on you. Ladies, chicas, the divine feminine here. And where do you stand in all this? Are you ready to go with this individual? Show me, great universe, so I can see. Show me, great universe, so I can see. Store om, vis meg, så jeg kan se. Divine feminine. Den kontakten som vi har med denne personen vi nettopp har representert. Okay? Okay, seems to me that this chica, divine feminine, they're landing on the same space here in the middle. So they might have agreed upon something, you guys, that let's get married, let's commit, let's do this together. It seems to me that this lady, she need to cross a bridge. What kind of bridge? But it's a bridge could be certain things that she has to do regarding work, maybe children, family, certain things that she needs to readjust big time in her life in order to symbiosis this kind of, yeah. She too gets the scythe in the bottom of her deck. So she too has to remove certain things from her life in order to create a passage to move to the next level. In her past, she had some issues regarding where to go, how to go, what to do. It could be something regarding a direction. We will look into that. She do have this hope, just like in the same space like the divine masculine here, to find this place with this house where she can put down her anchor and perhaps create something of a strong fundament as a future. In the past, something completely stopped her from moving on. But do you know, she found the bridge somehow. So she managed to pass, allegorically, a big mountain, in order to get where? Well, she came somewhere and something ended. Something ended. She too have some kind of connection to the commune, but she is not strongly involved or burdened by it like the divine masculine. It seems to me actually that she wants to do some cleaning up regarding that. Do some adjustments. It's not taking her down. It's not something that has got a big grip on her. She too does have some worries just like him, but they are far beneath her. They too are. We have some worries, but she's more like, you know, we got this, right? We got this. Okay. I'm going to use the same card again on top of her, and maybe even a third deck, because these have some extras, and that makes me a little bit curious. So yeah, here we have the Divine Masculine. I think she is ready for this individual. The Divine Masculine pops up here. The Divine Masculine pops up here. So there is no reason for this not being also a same-sex relationship. Okay? It is very, very possible. I'm not saying it is, but it is very possible. Okay? Here, this individual is worried regarding this woman and this passage where something ended with this woman. Could it be that, you will see, it's getting a little bit interesting, because normally I prefer to see her in that direction. It could be that she is with him, but is planning to run away with him. Okay, so we have multiple of theories here, theses that you can feel free to join in and see if you find something here that you feel you recognize. Wherever she is going to use her scythe, it seems to me that this is something she's got under full control. It seems to me that this woman, she has a lot of authority. Regarding where to go and this direction, she too got an invitation. So they might be talking to each other. He have a hunch something is not right, but he's also the one staring at, I want to have a place where I can settle down. Well, she is staring right into something she wants to end. There is a direction here that used to be quite vague. Now we have a letter. They have a letter. Someone is communicating with each other. And if you put 4 and 2 together, we have the number 6. It is a very big chance it is a lover, especially with the 7 here, which is the 7th house. It could also be something regarding deception here, as we have also 7 of Swords. Complicated story, isn't it? So regarding this thing with moving into the future, it seems to me that someone are a little bit alert here, and they are distancing themselves emotionally from something or someone. Simple and easy. I don't want to do this anymore. This individual is someone who's got strong instinct. They are falling close to him though, not her. Close enough, but beside him. This is the future. Now, do we have all this? Yeah. So let's check. Okay. So something stopped in her past, or his past, their past. And it could have been stopping completely because due to cruelty. The whip is all about cruel words, cruel actions, and then something stopped. And I'm very confused because it has something to do with loyalty and a dog. That is why I knew I'm going to need a third deck here in order to get something here to. So we are going to have also some few questions there, and for this maybe the gypsies can help us. We will see how much time we have, my beautiful moonlights. Okay, so in the future here, something ends with someone who are completely loyal to this woman or that man. Because it could be read like this, it can be read like this. Confusing, isn't it? There is someone in the community who have a lot of power, they have a lot of resources, and she's, you know, he is actually the one. Maybe that's why she is still hooking up with him, that she hasn't left him yet. But she is the one who's got access to this someone. It could be someone it could be family, old friends. Actually, they're coming up as a 6. It could be 6 of cups. They could be old friends. And also lovers. You never know if this is the same individual. I don't know if you are in a crazy story like this. I know I have been in something crazy like this. Maybe not exactly like this. Oh, two lovers, let's run and build a house somewhere else and blah blah. Not exactly that, but crazy stories. Yes, we will have crazy stories. This is someone who are full of resources, very strong, have a lot of power. This is the boss. You don't fuck with him. And so below this individual here, which is supposed to be the female, but like I said, could be same sex. So here there are some very deep emotions, and it's like almost like a depression, something that is worrying. It's also water. It is also a resource. The sun shines on it, so it shows promising. When we have the moon right there, so it does shows a lot of promises. But what is below there is what worries me. Below here, good health pops up, but it will stand alone for now. I'm going to ask a few questions regarding who is this male besides the ring. He and the ring are landing on the same place. So you never know if we have two men here who wants to run off, or if we have two men here who is fighting to get the attention from one lady. Now let's have a look. What is that ring and this thing all about? Okay, so this individual for eternity, he wants to go somewhere, wants to travel. So he agrees with him. I want to travel, I want to leave. Something is crossing her. She's not too happy with the situation that she's in. And it seems to me that the male here in this deck already have a house in the sun, prepared, completely ready right now. But maybe they have to travel somewhere to go there. Choo. So in the past, regarding this letter, regarding where to go, there was something there that held this individual here that should be the female, but yeah, it could be the divine feminine, although they might have male body parts. And regarding the moon here, they might experience some luck. But there is this energy here of someone detaching emotionally. But from whom? Who knows? Who knows? So something was holding someone back here due to cruelty, possibly, and kind of chain them down. You're staying right here. This is almost coming up as an abuse. Now, someone here are loyal, although something is ending, there is still this energy of loyalty here, and it will bring riches. It will bring riches. Although there's one male showing up here, doesn't mean that this is a male. This could be about the female here. You see, she crossed the bridge and now she's sad because her male is up to something else with someone else. And we have to admit it, this someone else do look like a fairy. It could be that someone here has a love affair. Could be many love affairs here with this leader of the community department here well, with the heart card. I'm in love with that big, strong polar bear. Unfortunately, seems like that too is going to come to an end with a well there. So this story is coming out exceptionally complicated. We're going to use the gypsy cards just a little bit to see who are really who here and what is the connection, and see if there's something here that can be linked together. I want to see, I have some questions. Something here is a little bit difficult, like this male here. Who has this ring but wants to go? And something is worrying, it's weighing him down. It's this woman who is also being crossed by something. Can we find a common ground between the two of them? Let's have a look and ask one of my ancestors. Toodaloo. Seems to me that this is his wife. Yes. Issue. Issue. So what is this connection? This what is below this individual here? Because this is supposed to be the girl that have a relationship with him. That is how we started it. Things starts to be complicated because the girl is married to this guy who is now in the middle. He seems to be a very large issue here. He doesn't come up as necessarily very cruel or snaky or foxy or anything like that. That goes to the other side. But let's see, why the heart and the polar bear and the community here? What is that all about? Is there a connection between her and a polar bear? That sexy big man with all the money. Let's see. I'm not sure I would get that. What we do see is that I believe that this woman is very loyal to this bear. So there is some kind of love there, but it could be family love. And this is someone who have a lot of power. The story starts to make a little bit sense. So who is this one? Who is this one? What kind of role does he play in relation to the woman that's supposed to be here? And with his house, and there's a ring prepared here, and he has messages, and he's completely focused on the future and all that stuff. Let's see if the gypsies can reveal a little bit more. There's something here that has to do with the doctor. Something here that has to do with haughtiness, some kind of arrogance. I can do things better. And someone here are in bed due to sickness, or this is called, no glasses here, malady. Malade. Yeah, someone here is sick. I'm starting to think that there's someone here is sick, and that is not the guy sitting there thinking to run off, taking advantage of the situation while someone is sick. Give me a character trait of this woman here. What is crossing her? Maybe it's someone, it could be a threat. If you don't go with me, I will kill your husband. But, yeah, there's some Taurus energy here. I made up my mind. I want you to come with me or else. She seems to me like she's someone who want to keep just the friend zone distance. Friend zone distance. So what I wonder now is what kind of emotions do she possess for her real husband? Well, that one was clear. She's working really hard on the emotions that she possesses to him. And there could have been some issues in between of them, but while one of them is removing themselves emotionally, from one of them, or from the situation, perhaps because they did have an affair, the other one wants to put some effort that could take forever into repair, basically, the relationship, to have a reunion. Someone of them is trying to create, to manifest the energy back on track here. So what is taking an end? What is it that really takes an end here with this house? Will someone lose the house? Do they have to sell the house? Let's see if there are some individuals who are... This is strange. I've never done such a one times complex read. Okay, we have joyfulness. Someone is really happy that something is coming to an end. There are some worries. It could be be symbolized by the well. The well is not always healthy. It depends on the card that's on the side of it. And it seems to be healthy, but something comes to an end. Could have something to do with the house. There is a party there. What the hell is so funny in this situation? Let me have a look at the Kipper card and see. Let's see if the Kipper card can give some additional answers. This is strange. Doing a read with almost all cards in the world except tarot. Just a little bit tarot, of course. So, give me. Someone will receive a pleasant letter, and this is why it could be something regarding the house. Someone could have been in danger of losing the house, as you can see here with the scythe there. That was the danger, and then someone are receiving a pleasant letter. Ain't going to happen. Let's celebrate, which can bring the relationship between the two of them closer, and the third party gone with him. Possible situation. Okay, 50 minutes. And if you have any questions that what happened to specify it. And what you know, maybe I will have a look at it. Thank you so much everyone for liking, subscribing and sharing, and for supporting my channel. I love you so much. This was fun and quite interesting, and I'm very happy I'm not near close to this story. But if you are close to this story, I hope this helps, and feel free to leave behind a commentary, a comment, even maybe a small question. Maybe I will answer it. I love you so much.